Yo, what is going on, guys? It is the SG here coming at you today with another Madden 24 video, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys a super easy coin making method you guys can do right now in Madden 24. In case you guys don't know, here in this channel I always talk about no money spent methods, so if you guys are looking for coin sharing points or XP, this is the place to be, because like I said, all I do is post no money spent methods. As always, if you guys have any questions on what I talk about in today's video, make sure you guys leave a comment down below, and I will answer your comment as soon as possible. Just want to say, thank you so much for the support in the last video. I'm going to keep it up. If you guys keep it up, I'd love that, man. I really appreciate it. New year, new Madden, and same old support that I got behind me. So with all this being said, I don't want to waste any time. I want to dive right into this. The last methods we talked about yesterday are kind of done for now. Buying cards for those sets are kind of done for. If you guys give them the work, by all means, keep using them. But today, I want to talk about sniping and reposting. It's kind of sniping and reposting, not completely. It's a little bit different. And this, by the end of this, you can be making anywhere between 50K to a few 100,000 coins per hour. And this is super simple, and you can do this if you're lazy. It's great for you, all right? You're literally using half the controller for this method. You're just using the left stick and then two buttons on the right side of your controller. You're not doing much for this. It's super easy. So I would start. You need a lot of coins to get to the main method. So I understand not everyone has about 150, 200K coins. So we're going to talk about what cards to snipe at the lower tiers. I would keep sticking with these 80 overall cards. I like the headliners. I really do. Now, as of yesterday, you could not filter by headliners. Maybe you can. Yeah, okay, you still cannot. So that's stupid. But that's EA for you. There's a lot of stupid going on with EA. Just filter between these 80 overall headliners cards. These guys you can sell for about 13K, but realistically, we can get these for a little bit cheaper. You can look at what position these guys are: wide receiver, cornerback. There's more of them, but you'll see right there, wide receiver, cornerback. That's what I'd filter by. You can also snipe and flip correlates as well. You want to sell these wide receivers for about 15K. You could also type in his name. So sometimes that makes it a little bit cheaper. It doesn't always work like that. And this goes for anybody, but we'll just do that. And yeah, 11,000 coins. So we can make about 1,000 coins off that right there. And you're going to get a lot of these, like really consistently. You're going to get a lot of these like cheap cards here with these 80 overalls. The next tier I would move up to are 82 to 83s. And this is almost where I want to cap this off, at 82 to 83. I do want to say, like, this is going to fluctuate a lot between like position and like how much some of these prices are. Because you can see this, Debo is completely different than Mike Evans, but they're the same overall. They're the same position, and there's not much difference statistically about them. It's just that Debo is a little bit faster, and he plays for a good team. So you're going to see some of this stuff happen. So just try to memorize the price of each card and make your snipes based on your memory of working this market. So I can't give you an individual price here for what cards or what price you should buy these cards for. It just depends on what you guys are seeing at that certain time. Like one thing I noticed right here, this Tyler Lockett is 40K. This Tyler Lockett is 49K. That could be a decent chunk of profit right there. So those are just things to look out for. I know now just by looking at that, Tyler Lockett probably goes for in the mid 40s, high 40s, mid 40s, high 40s, and this one is 40,000 coins. That's a good snipe. So those are like the filters I would cap out at. I wouldn't go much higher than that. If you're just trying to build your stack up, you could look at 84s. Some of these 84s can be weird. However, I don't like dealing with all these headliner cards at the 84 overall tier. The real snipes happen at the core elites. So one thing I figured out, like how to filter this out, is go to core set. That filters out all the headliners. You're just looking at core elites now. And once again, this is kind of the same concept. You need to just memorize how much some of these cards are going for. Stick to the same couple of cards. I would honestly look by individual positions. That does help. You can look at quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, even offensive linemen. This is still a good tier for offensive linemen because people are looking to spend a little bit of coins on offensive linemen, but not a ton. You don't want to filter by offensive linemen that are super high overall because it's going to be harder to sell an 86 overall offensive lineman. Trust me, I've already learned that. I tried to do it last night. It took me like 8 hours to sell an offensive lineman that I sniped and reposted, and I ended up barely making any profit. Made like 2,000 coins on a card that costs in the hundreds. But now this is where the real fun starts. This is what I've been doing the past couple days, or the past couple hours here, and I really like how this method is working so far. Is it a little risky? Yes. But do we like to have a little fun? Yes, we do. All right. I like to have a little fun, so I'm going to share this method with you. So first step in this filter, and the first thing we need to do is go to core set. That's going to help us out a lot. So that's the first thing I would do when you go into this, and then we're just typing in names. That's it. There are only a couple players that I'm looking for. I'm going to show you the most successful one I've had so far. I don't care if I ruin my own method. I'm here to help you guys out. Tariq Woolen. Tariq Woolen. Sorry, not Tyreek. This guy has made me so many coins today. If you want to check mut.gg, if you don't believe me, you can check mut.gg. I don't even know, I'm not even sure this feature works yet, but in the past, you can check mut.gg. It'll say the prices that these cards are selling for. I kept buying this Tyreek Woolen for like 270 something thousand coins in that range, and then selling them back in like the 335, 334, 340 range, and just repeating this over and over again. It's easy profit. All you have to do to make a decent amount of profit on this compared to like a regular coin method, see that card just sold. That's great. Is just only flip a couple of these per hour. If you can flip one of these every 15 minutes, you're making 200K an hour by just clicking buttons. You can watch Netflix, you can watch YouTube, you can do whatever you want. This is really easy. So Tariq Woolen is like the best card to do this for, what I found so far. Now another guy that I like, there's two guys here that I like here. Major pause, but is Joe Burrow. Now Joe Burrow, this was a little bit different. When the servers shut down last night, if you don't know, they had server maintenance at midnight. I bought a Joe Burrow for about, it was in like the mid 200s range, somewhere in there. And then he ended up spiking up to like 330. Now I didn't sell him at 330. I sold him in like, the high 200s, so I could have made even more profit, but I didn't. I just saw my profit, so I took it. That's the way I'd like to do it. I like to be risky, but not too risky. When I see a profit, I take it. But this card you can also flip and resell. He has stayed fairly like stagnant here. He hasn't gone up or down. He stayed right in this range where you can't flip, but just keep an eye on this card. The reason being, Joe Burrow's the best quarterback in the game right now, and people don't quite realize it. He has the best release in the game. So just, I'm going to place this prediction right now. This card will go up in price. I could be wrong, but this card will go up in price. I honestly mean that. And then probably the second best card here that you guys can flip and, repost and stuff is Nick Bosa. He is not even on the market right now. Now, what I'm doing to Nick Bosa, all right, I'm going to give you guys a little sneaky plan here. There are no Nick Bosa on the auction house, so that means what I'm actually going to do here. I lied. There is Nick Bosa now. I wish you wouldn't have posted that for 300K. Dude, you could have put that up for like 400K if there's no on the market. If you get one of these cards and there's none of them on the market, completely jack up the price. Add an extra 100K on that thing, okay? If it's going for 300K, no, it's going for 400K now. If there's nothing on the market, that's how I like to do this. That's when you can also make a lot of profit. I don't care if it's being stingy, snobby, or whatever. Dude, if I can make an extra 100,000 coins, I'm doing it. So that's another tip right there. But yeah, Nick Bosa is a card that is a little bit different because I think this card will go up in price a lot. When the game comes out on Thursday night, Friday morning, however you guys want to look at it, Friday at midnight, I think, so what's going to happen here is the market's going to drop. Everyone's going to be opening packs at that time and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, this is my plan moving forward to make a lot of coins. This is kind of like a part 2 of the video, but this could be very beneficial, is with my entire team right here, okay? This is my squad. What I'm going to do, I don't know why I just backed out of that. I feel like an idiot right now. But I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do, is I bought that Nick Bosa that I was just showing you guys in the market. I bought him for 252,000 coins. That was the price I bought him at. 252,000 coins. I checked before the video. All right. This card right here is going to probably drop down on 200K. So I'm going to sell him on Thursday. I'm going to take all day on Thursday to sell off my entire team, or not my entire team, because Thursday night they're going to drop. Come Thursday night, Friday morning, whenever the game drops, I'm going to buy all these guys back that I need on my team, and I'm going to start buying cards to hold on to, because then the prices are going to go right back up where they were. So what I'm going to do is sell Kenny Pickett. I'm going to sell Nick Bosa that I just bought today, or last night. I'm going to sell Evans right here, and then I'm going to sell George Kittle, and that'll probably be it. I don't really care about these 84s. Maybe I will sell Kevin Byard. That might happen as well. But just right there alone, that's almost 1 million coins. And by tomorrow, I will probably already be at 1 million coins, so there will be a good time on Friday where I will be at probably 2 million coins. That is the goal. That is fairly realistic as well. It's not me being crazy. But yeah, that is the plan. To make coins, just flipping these 86s right now, those 85s. You could look at 84s to flip as well, but that's my plan right now. That's where I'm going to be at, and that is how I'm going to keep making coins. I'm loving it so far. It's been pretty easy. Remember, all you have to do is flip a couple cards every hour, and you're making a substantial amount of profit. That Tariq Woolen card has insane chances of making profit. I was doing it earlier. It's kind of ridiculous when you can make, 50,000 coins off a card that has a gap like that, where it's selling for 270 and then it's selling for 340. That was happening consistently for about an hour straight, and it still is possible. So, yeah, with all that being said, guys, if you have any questions on this method, I know you need a lot of coins to get started, but that's why I included those first little details and tips and tricks for building up your coin stack. I know it's hard, but once you get up to like, the 500,000 coin range, 300,000 coin range, somewhere in there, don't go under that. Do not ever go under that ever again, because in order to make coins, you need coins. So what I'm going to do is when I get to 1 million coins, I'm not dipping below that for the rest of the year. When you see that number in the top right hit 1 million, you will never see that drop below it unless there's an absolute emergency where I need a card for my team. And yeah, that is all I have for this video, guys. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll talk to y'all later. Stay safe for me. Peace out.